every day needs to bear in mind. And if we look at the parsha, it discusses a lot of different things. One of the parshas that's discussed is the parsha of Sota. Now, Sota is where we suspect a woman of committing adultery, and we warn her, and then she goes with a man and whatever, and then they bring her to the Beis HaMikdash, and they still don't know if she committed adultery. So they take special kind of water, and she drinks it, and if she actually did the act, so she explodes in the Beis HaMikdash, and it's over for her, and we discover that she did something wrong. And that's the parsha of Sota. And then right after parsha Sota, it's the parsha of Nazir, which is a guy that wants to separate himself a little bit from this world. So he grows his hair, basically, and does not drink wine. So the question asked is, why do we bring Nazir right after Sota? Because Nazir really should be, it's a type of a neder. It's a type of vow. And it really belongs in the parsha where it discusses neder, which is parsha's matos, which is much later on. And it's completely out of place over here in parsha's Naso. So that's the question that Rashi asks, and he says like this. He says, why is Lama Nismacha Parshas Nazir le Parshas Sota? Why is Nazir right after Sota? Lomer Lecha Shekol Haroa Sota B'Kulkulo Yazir Asa Min Hayayin. Anybody that sees the Sota explode should refrain from wine. He has to take a step back from things that go on in this world. What's going on? What does this all mean? So the idea is like this. The idea is this guy who saw the Sota, saw somebody that did something wrong, saw he was exposed to immorality. And somebody who's exposed to immorality must separate him, must do something. That's the point here. She was punished for her immorality, but immorality happened. He has to do something. He has to say, there's no wine for me. I'm going to be a little different now. I'm not going to be connected as much as I was before to this world. So that's what Rashi's telling us. The guy who sees the Sota explode, who saw an act, something immoral, must do something. And that's the message for us. There is a lot of immorality that we're exposed to. Again, the internet, TV, whatever it is, different things, news items, movies, shows, all kinds of things. We're exposed to immorality. If we say, oh, wow, that was very immoral, we have to do something about it. We have to think about it. We have to try to daven better, go to shul earlier, learn something. We have to counter the immorality. And in the first place, we have to be careful not to be exposed to the immorality. So that's the point over here. There's the parsha of Sota, this woman who committed something immoral, and then there's the parsha of Nazir. And they are one next to each other to make that point. And that's something that we have to keep in mind. It's important to keep in mind, I think, every day of our lives. Shabbat Shalom. Take care.